All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and today's video is going to be on a more somber topic. We're going to be talking about Bungie's ban process, their ban appeal process, and some ideas for potential reform in the future of their banning system that they have currently. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's start from the beginning, okay? Imagine you are playing Destiny 2, and one day you wake up and you see this message right here. Not so fast. You've been banned. What would you do? Obviously, you would go to Bungie.net, you would go file an appeal, and you would cross your fingers, hope and pray that Bungie would revert the ban on you, right? And if they did revert the ban on you, awesome, your account comes back. If they didn't, then you don't get any sort of formal response or any sort of reasoning where you broke terms of service. Your account is just gone forever. Your hundreds, your thousands of hours, however much time you invested in this game are gone. And it has to be placed into the trust and the safety of Bungie and their ban team to do a good job of this. All right, and in today's video, we're going to go over a little bit of the history of this and the reason why I think that some added transparency might be a good thing. I posted a recent tweet talking about this, and I've gotten a lot of mixed opinions about this. And I don't know if Bungie would actually change their process, but I think that it's a worthy conversation of having, okay? So the first time we've ever actually gotten a proper response from someone getting banned was actually with Bakken. We actually had community manager DMG tweet out in response to him because he was saying, "Why am I banned, yo?" And Bakken says and DMG responded saying, "Bans are not issued without reason. Team has validated this action multiple times thanks to anti-cheat detection and investigation." So he basically calls out that anti-cheat detection happened on Bakken's account, which this transparency is awesome. I mean, this basically made it case closed. DMG, the community manager, double checked your account was using cheats, Bakken, and you're banned for it. And this transparency I like, and I would like to see more of this. I think that that's what I'm advocating for with this video and a conversation I'm trying to create with this stuff, okay? And then he says, for additional info, I recommend reading account restrictions, so on and so forth. And then we just recently had another one that was involved with a popular content creator. Calico says, Bungie helped retweet saying to Calico, "We have records that this account has broken rules in our code of conduct and terms of service on multiple occasions. This ban will not be removed." Now, that is a direct response, which is nice, but it's not nearly as specific, okay? And the other issue with this stuff is that we have seen in the past with Bungie false bans being issued. We've had a huge issue with this in just recent months where Bungie tweeted out this. Human error on a new cheat detection caused some incorrect bans to occur this week. We've turned the new detection off while we investigate the error and process the related unbans. All pre-existing anti-cheat systems are still in effect. More details to come in this week's TWAB. So we know that Bungie's anti-cheat is not perfect. We know that people are banned inappropriately, right? They didn't do anything wrong and they were banned. It happens from time to time. I'm not saying it happens a lot. I mean, we don't have any sort of measurement of this. But when people are banned, should there be a reason given to them? Obviously, it's not going to be as public as like this, for example. They're not going to be like, hey, so-and-so adding their Twitter with their 3 followers or something, right? To every single person that gets banned. But one thing that a lot of people have talked about recently is when you get banned and you submit an appeal, should Bungie actually give you the reason why you're banned? And a lot of you will say, no, screw that. They're cheaters, right? They're cheaters, or they're people that harass others in the community using, whatever. There's so many different things and so many different reasons why you can get banned, Just browse through Bungie's terms of service. And you might be thinking, why do you advocate for this, Lucky? I myself, I'm a content creator. I have a sizable audience, right? If I were to get banned for whatever reason, I would obviously be able to protest and be able to have my account reviewed and stuff like that. So I'm not really worried about myself. What I'm worried about is I'm worried about you, Joe Schmo, who plays Gambit on the weekends and lives in Arkansas and doesn't have a Twitter, okay? You, Joe Schmo, if you're banned, will get banned, and then you'll submit your appeal, and if it's approved and you're brought back into the game, awesome. You're back in the game, that's great. But if you get banned and it's not approved and your account just continues to stay banned, you're never actually given specific reasons as to why. So now you're just like, well, I guess I'm just never going to play Destiny again. Your hundreds or thousands of hours in this game are now gone, now wasted. You don't have a vault anymore. You don't have any items in the game. And perhaps you deserved it. Perhaps Joe Schmo got tired of getting stomped in trials and downloaded some cheats so that way he could shoot infinite power one weekend in trials and make it to the lighthouse 10 times, Maybe Joe Schmo did deserve that. But it would be nice to have that added transparency within the submitted appeal section of these bans. The only downside to this, and the reason why Bungie actually chooses to not do this, I think, is because they don't want to give the cheaters any more information onto why they were banned. The more information that cheaters have, the better they'll be able to work around the anti-cheat systems currently in Destiny 2. So I don't think that Bungie should get extremely specific with these, but I do like how DMG specifically said that the team has validated this action multiple times thanks to anti-cheat detection and investigation, making it undoubtedly clear that Bakken was using cheats inside Destiny 2, and if others are banned for that, they should probably be issued a similar reason or explanation, or if they're banned for other reasons like harassment, perhaps they should be given a citation for that. Like, that's the reason why they're banned was harassment, and then noting those issues of harassment or issues of griefing or whatever it may be. I can't help but feel like a little more transparency for Bungie's ban appeal process would be good for the community as a whole, as a lot of individuals get banned and protest it saying, hey, I'm banned, I did nothing wrong. Now, obviously, some of them are bad actors, and it's very easy to see that they should have been rightfully banned. I mean, I'm not going to name names here, but it's not that hard to see why certain individuals were banned. Clearly, they crossed the line on many occasions in regards to many different violations of Bungie's terms of service. But I want to leave you with this question, and hopefully you answer it down in the comments below. How do you feel about Bungie's ban appeal process and their communication after someone has been banned? Do you think that they're doing a good job with that, or do you think that there should be more communication? And how would you feel if you were the one on the chopping block, if you were actually the one that was banned, perhaps illegitimately, as we've seen in the past before with Bungie? How would you feel if you were the one that was banned and you didn't get any direct line of communication, any direct citation of what you did wrong? I'll be reading your comments down below. Make sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all things Destiny 2. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.